rapid business growth. That's every business's dream. Growth that leaves your competitors far behind you and a plethora of new customers ahead of you. But what happens when that very growth becomes your most formidable problem? That was the challenge of a notably successful insurance company. This company saw growth globally. It had a system that calculated insurance points for its customers. It was so successful that it started selling its system worldwide to a partner network. Things couldn't be better. In fact, the better the service to the partners, the greater its global success. But its system couldn't take the pressure. The more partners in the network, the more clients, the more points to calculate, the slower the system and the potential for a slow decline. The business had to alleviate its growing pains, and quickly. Ultimately, the insurance giant was facing a data problem. Clients are constantly inputting information that affects their points. The faster the turnaround in data, the better the client experience. The batches being uploaded into the system had become larger and larger. The whole system comprised of several microservices which process the batch and then move the data onto the next part of the system. If one part of the system slows down, the whole system slows down. With growth expecting to only increase, the insurance business consulted Synthesis Software Technologies, an innovative software development company, to optimize the system and create resiliency. The Synthesis team was asked to solve slow processing in one part of the system. The performance of their system is measured by how long it takes to process batch jobs of approximately 50,000 records of data on Spring Batch. Synthesis decided to do what many consider as a last resort: dive into the training manual and read it end to end. Synthesis rebuilt the processing system to take full advantage of Spring Batch's ability to run multiple batch processes simultaneously. Suddenly, there were substantial improvements in the system. Before, the system was not working to capacity. Now the system runs at 100% capacity through multi-threading, accelerating the processing of data. This led to a 30% improvement, but the Synthesis team were still not satisfied with this. The insurance company needed even more with their expected growth. The team experimented with different service resource configurations to maximize the results. There was another problem. There had to be a balancing act that processed the batches as fast as possible without overextending the system or underutilizing it. They implemented parallel batch processing and found the perfect number of batches to process at once through testing the system. Even Synthesis was astounded by the results. The part of the system they were working on was running 75% faster. This slowest part of the system is now the fastest part, making a massive difference in the system as a whole. The next problem, suddenly the other parts of the system that seemed fast, not seemed slow, the company had raised the bar. Processing of 50,000 records dropped from an average of 6 hours 30 minutes to an average of 1 hour 25 minutes. Before, a system user waited 9 hours for a batch to be processed. Now they waited 4 hours. The system is 50% faster. The time it takes for the system to ingest, process, and return the information to the partner network has drastically declined and improved fold. Points and premiums are now available 50% faster on the partners' apps, and this is just the start. The business has seen what is possible for its partners and their customers and is determined to keep growing and raising the bar. The business is set for further expansion, and no growth pains will be holding it back anytime soon.